Oh, it doesn't appear to be going live.
I'll check. We are.
We are live. Oh, then it's just me being stupid. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Are back. It is the Tier 3 boys who are having their turn at Zandvoort, the Dutch Grand Prix. It should be a very, very interesting race. There's a lot of corners and not a lot of grip, so it should be very exciting. I am joined tonight by the main multinational man that we have in MRC. It is Ant. How are you doing tonight?
Hello, how are you doing? I'm doing fine.
Good, yeah, I'm doing okay. I usually love this track, but I'm very excited for us to be done with it this time.
Well, you were saying that many corners, very little track, very little grip. Do you know what would make it even less grippy?
Oh, don't. I mean, for Tier 3, yes, this is what we need. Just a little bit of that wet weather would be delightful. Not a lot. Just like, like you say, a sprinkle. Just enough to maybe just go over to the intermediate tyres, but nothing too dramatic.
Exactly.
But we both know it's going to happen in extreme.
Yeah, I think it's pretty safe to say that. Yeah, it will always happen in the toughest circumstances with no aids, assists. Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't think we've actually had a wet race this week yet, have we?
Sort of. X was kind of wet towards the end. It was on the limit.
Yeah, it was really, really sort of changeover period. It never really got to proper wets.
It was for like 2 laps or something, but that was it. Anyway, we've got quite a few drivers who are already on a lap. I think Triz is... No,
yes.
Sorry.
I'm on board with Gav at the moment.
Oh.
Night Shadow. Let's see how he takes this. Oh, he takes it very close to flat out. Oh my gosh, he nearly died.
There again, yeah.
There was a car that spun in front of him. He did very, very well to avoid that. Holy moly. Let's see how he does at the end of the DRS straight.
Connor behind is about 2/10 off for the moment.
49.5. It's not bad at the end of the second sector.
Connor's made the time up. He's 2/10 up now.
Oh, nice. Let's see what Gav's going to do. 1 minute 9, 1 minute 10, 1 minute 11.2. Not a bad banker lap.
And behind Connor, this Jackster, he's another 4/10 quicker, so... Oh, Connor lost a lot of time there.
Must have all been in that last sector, I would assume.
Yep.
Here's a guy called Ice Buddy who's making his debut tonight and is coming out on medium tyres. So let's see how he fares on mediums.
Yeah, he said there's a certain Chris Bailey who does this strategy and it works pretty well for him, so he's trying to...
1 minute 12.7 is not bad on a set of intermediate tyres.
No, not at all.
I think Avanash might have just been caught up a little bit there. Let's see where he is at the end of the first sector. 25 dead, so a little bit off, but nothing terrible.
In your opinion, what is harder to pronounce? WSN.
Sphinxy. It sounds quite German, to be fair. Winky's here under an alias. I'm no longer Winky, I am Sphinxy.
Sphinxy. Sphinxy. He's going around the final corner anyway, but...
Here comes Avanash. Let's see what he's going to do. Oh, very nice lap from the new Winky. Yeah. 11.9 for Avanash. Not bad at all. So we've only got, I think, 1, 2, 3, 4 or 5 people who haven't set laps so far. I think. I forget who's... No, Scottish Ninja DNF'd at the start, so he's not going to set a lap, unfortunately.
We've got 6 who haven't set a lap yet. Got Wookie, Ross, B17,
Smith.
Triz, Smith, yeah. Scottish
Yeah?
Ninja, who is out, as you said.
Flaherty's on his second run. It's already 2.5 tenths up in the first sector. So he is coming for Jackster. Flaherty.
Oh.
Flaherty. Where is he at the end of the second? He's 6 tenths up. This is a big, big lap. As long as he can get this final corner right. Because it is an easy one to mess up. It's also very bumpy this year.
Oh, yeah.
1 minute 10.2.
Oh,
very nice lap.
Yeah. Getting close to 0.9. Well, 9.9.
Yeah.
Ice Buddy is improving as well. Doesn't improve his position, but improve his time. Quick advice for Ice Buddy. He started that lap with 30% ERS.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, he hasn't gone out of his... Okay, he's only just gone into non-ERS now, but yeah, he hadn't been saving any ERS.
Okay.
Wookie goes B2. He's got a 10.6.
Oh, so he has.
Lap, but still 4 tenths off what Flaherty did, so...
Yeah, that's a very impressive lap from Flaherty. He's looking pretty comfortable right now. Most of the qualies we've seen this week have been unbelievably tight.
Definitely. We've got BFD Ross, though, done P19. He's coming around the final corner here. He's about the same time as Jackster did in the second sector, so he could still get up around P4 or 5 or something.
P7, he didn't have a great last sector then.
Naked Champ is on lap, so we will expect him to be somewhere around the front.
Yeah, he is quick. 24.9, not a bad first sector. Looks very confident through there. This is the big one. You want to get a really, really good exit here so that you're carrying lots of speed up the DRS straight. 49.2, that is pretty good. This could easily be top 3. Oh, he carries 5th gear around there. That's really, really pushing.
Yeah, I'm not getting one of that. I always have to go down to 40.
Yeah, same. 110.8, nice lap for a first lap. I think Smith's going for a second run. Let's see if he can improve at all. Sector 1. Oh, he's up by 100th, but it's very small gains. I mean, his car looks stable. It's just looking... Oh, Avanash is disqualified. Oh my gosh, what happened there? He could have spun in the pit lane and not been able to get out. That is a thing around here.
Completely missed it, but... Yeah, it happens very often on these cold tyres. You've got Gav on the lap. He was 2 tenths off the pace in the first sector. He's coming up to the end of the second sector, so we'll soon have an update on his status. He is still
He gained a 10th. Ooh, big kick. Yeah, he's backed out of that one by the looks of it.
Yeah, and unfortunately for him, it's very late in the lap, so he can't even save his ERS. He'll have to go to the pits, I guess.
I expect he probably will, yeah. Or maybe not. Maybe he won't go to the pits.
Given up on his... Into the sector 2 and P9.
He's only
very,
just off
very
his
close
lap
to what he
time.
did. Yep.
See if he can improve in the final sector at all. Very nice line through there, but he's so low on ERS that he will not be getting a lot of power out of that. He improves slightly, but does not gain a position.
We've got Ice Buddy who's just started a lap if you want to follow him.
Where's Ice Buddy? Yeah, we haven't done an
13,
on-board
sorry.
lap yet. Here we go. So, down to the end of the first sector. He's gained 2.5 tenths. And he carries that in 7th. That is a very, very good commitment to that corner. Yeah, carries a lot of speed through there as well. I think we could see a big twitch there, mind. You can tell he's pushing. Eight tenths up.
Oh yeah, that's good.
Oh, bit of a twitch again. He is really pushing this car to its limit. Oh my gosh! He lost a lot of time through twitchiness there, up into P10. B17 is about 2 tenths up at the end of the second sector.
I'm going to be asking for some royalties from Armar Red.
Are we?
Yeah, he's running on intermediates and qualifying. I'm sorry, but
that's an ant thing. Let him keep it.
Yeah. There's a reason why I'm the only one who does it.
Yeah. Well, you say you're the only one who does it. A lot of people do it these days.
Yeah. I've set the example. You've got Connor who started lap. He's coming through. Oh no, he's not invalidated, but he's given up on his lap. So I don't know if he got held up or not. But
Gav's half a second up this time.
Oh wow!
So this could be quite a big gain here.
Yep. Yep, runs just enough curve.
10-minute dead from Wookie. Very nice.
It's going to be
10.7 P4. Very nice. Where is Mr. Hardy? He's definitely not on a lap. I think he's backed out.
You've got Mohammed Manda in P13. He's improving by 3, nearly 4 tenths.
Okay, let's see what if he can. If he can get this last sector together, he might jump Connor. Oh, not quite. It's close though.
Yeah, you can still go to the pits and get a new set of soft tyres, fire them up, and go for another lap. I don't think we have anybody else on a lap. Maybe
Connor's on a lap.
One. Okay, we'll follow him. He's the only one.
Mohammed gets out of the way nicely. Very, very nice. Connor is just under a tenth up.
I really love this part.
Oh, he ran really wide.
Connor doesn't though.
It's a really fun corner when you get it hooked up right.
Oh yeah, very satisfying.
And I think Smits just started a lap.
He has indeed.
And he is just a 10.5 down on his time. He does look very planted through the middle sector. Oh, and I see that, and he spins. Talk about a commentator's curse. Holy moly.
We're in the final 3 minutes now, so it's money time, guys.
Yeah, it's time to put the big lap together. B17 is half a tenth up on his time through the first sector. Cuts that curb beautifully and carries some very nice speed. Gets the power down nicely there. Half a second up at the end of the second sector.
Wow.
We asked for a big lap, and B17 is delivering so far. Again, that lack of DRS is really going to be hurting him down the pit straight, and he backs out.
You've got Sphinxy in P9. He's in the middle sector right now, improving by about 0.3.
Here he comes round there onto the DRS straight. Let's see where he's going to be. He's going to be still just under 0.3 up.
Smith in P11 is marginally improving as well, but I don't think he'll be gaining any positions from it.
Sphinxy up to P8. Yeah, no, Smith does not gain any positions.
Oh, but Flaherty though. Go back to Flaherty because he's just over a 10th up, and he has
Oh,
run
he's
wide,
lost
though.
it!
Okay, thankfully for him, this is the right time to mess your lap up because you've still got time to save your energy, get to the start-finish line, and
Yeah. Jackster's
another go.
nearly half... Oh, that was the end of his lap.
Wow.
Never mind. I was going to say he's nearly half a second up, but he's only just started his lap.
No, he improved by half a second, so
Ah, I see.
that's a good one. Yeah. So who is on that big? So many drivers are running wide at that complex there. So
Yeah.
BFD Ross is the latest one to be in the not the gravel but in the runoff area. I think Connor's on the lap.
Where's Mr. Hardy? Half a tenth
Not
up in the
improving
first
by much,
sector.
though. Yeah.
Keeps it much tidier through there this time.
And to tell you what, Ice Buddy's improving again by about 0.2 in the middle sector, but he's got no
Okay.
BRS.
Oh, no. Connor a tenth up at the end of the second sector.
Okay. Yeah, for the moment that won't be enough to get over Smith.
He needs a very good final sector here.
Flatty's absolutely going for it. Oh, he's half a second off.
Connor gets P9.
Wow. Okay, you found plenty of time in that middle sector, in that final sector. Oh, Naked Champ has run well wide. Wow.
Gav's very off his time.
Yeah, it's so hard to find an improvement on this lap. It's so short, so you need to be so precise on your corners. Hyperclips has improved by 0.2. He's up into P6.
It does suddenly look like it got incredibly overcast at the end of quali there.
Yeah, that more than likely played
So I think temps probably plummeted at the end of quali there, which did not help. But there we go. That is qualifying. All 13 of our Tier 3 drivers have set a time. Well, actually, no, it's 14 drivers. Scottish Ninja, unfortunately, didn't set one.
And yeah, Naked Champ didn't manage to make his pace count.
So there you go. The starting grid will be Wookie and Pole, Flaherty and Jackster, followed by Night Shadow, Naked Champ, Hyverclips, B17, Sphinxy, Connor, and BFD Ross, followed by Ice Buddy Smith, Mohammed Mamdo, Nick BT, Triz, Bit, Scottish, Amar, Airways, and Avanash, who was unfortunately disqualified from quali. So there we go. I wouldn't say there's any big surprises in that quali.
Well, the only surprise I could kind of talk about is Naked Champ. He's in P5. He was in a class of his own last week.
Yep.
So you would expect him to be at the front. He didn't manage to set the proper lap times he wanted.
No.
I can't remember if there was an invalidation, but he clearly ran wide on his final hot lap, so that's why he's not in the position he wanted.
Yep.
P5, he will definitely be making positions.
I also thought
during
Connor
the
might
race.
qualify a little bit higher, actually.
He's been qualifying around that mark recently, around P10,
Okay.
I think. Yeah, from doing the results, that it's kind of what I have in my mind. Races is a different thing, but that's
Yeah.
more or less where he qualifies. I'm going to be interested by what's his name? I'm going to have a look at my clip here. What is his name? It's a new guy, Ice Buddy. He's been
Yeah.
struggling with his ERS management during qualifying, so I'm wondering how he's going to be managing his ERS during the race. Is he always going to be in hot lap and running out of energy?
It can really hurt
gonna
you
be-
around here because you need
Yeah.
ERS for that pit straight.
Oh yes, so much. It's slightly
So
uphill as
important.
well.
Yep.
You need, and there's of course that uphill section as well
Yeah.
after turn 3. So yeah, actually let's try and not say corner numbers. Let's go for the corner names. Okay, let's.
Oh gosh, I'm gonna
let
have to
the
look at
Dutch-
these. Let me look them up
Let's
quickly.
let the Dutchies have a laugh at us. during the
Zandvoort
race.
corner
Zandvoort.
names. Zandvoort. There they are.
I just love turn 3's name. It's brilliant. So I can't wait
Schlattermacher
to use it. Oh, I mean, I still don't know. The Dutch, I don't understand you guys. You see a straight, and you think, yeah, no, let's give that corner a name, and you give it an extra long name. It's not a mega corner. Come on.
I know.
And then I think my favourite corner on this track is Schijfvlak. Sorry. I can't remember if it's turn
Schijfvlak.
6 or something.
Turn 7, yeah.
It's so good on this game.
I also like the points where the Dutchies just gave up. They've all got names, except for turn 6, 9, and 10, which are just turn 6, 9, and 10.
Oh yeah, I mean, you spend all your resources trying to name
A straight.
a corner that's on a straight. Yeah, of course, you're not going to have any ideas for turn 10.
Yeah, we just.
Well,
Do you know what? They'll just be
team-
6, 9, and 10. It's fine.
Yeah. People won't ask questions about it, of course.
No, it's fine. What are you talking about? I'm also intrigued how they decided to name a corner Tarzan Corner.
There's a story about behind that, mate.
If
I
you
don't know
know
the
it, then
exact
please
story, but-
educate.
I don't know the exact story, but I think it was a farmer who had land on Tarzan Corner. And
Right.
he didn't want to sell his land.
Oh,
So the condition for him to sell, the condition he gave was to name the corner after him.
well, there
So
you
the guy
go.
was called Tarzan.
Melvin
the
says
Tarzan
Dutchies
corner.
are different. Beautiful, though.
No way.
Of course you'll say that. I'm going to jump in a party with Melvin after this. He'll have heard me name these corners, and he's going to rip me to shreds. Right, here we go. Let's have a look at
Oh,
what
already?
some of these tyre strategies are, shall we?
Yes.
There's a pretty even split here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 on softs and 10 on mediums.
I struggle to understand this. Like, starting on soft, I find it so risky on this track.
Yeah, tyre temps get very high around here. You add full fuel onto
well.
that, and it's a recipe for disaster.
Yeah, especially, yeah. With the fuel load you get, you're going to get so much more tyre wear, and you need to make your strategy work after that. So
Yeah.
what do? Do you go for hards on lap 11 or something? Yeah, the hards
Yeah.
are, I just think that the medium hard strategy is the lesser of two evils, I'd say. I don't know how
I mean,
you
I
went
did
about your
medium
race,
soft
but-
on Monday.
I did as well, but it was through a strategy battle.
Yeah.
I had to extend it.
I said to
any
Jake, I
chance
said,
of,
oh, do I go for hards? Is that a bad idea? And he was engineering me because he got home about half an hour after the race began. And he was like, do not go for hards. I'm watching the deltas of the people who are on hards. Do not touch them.
Well, they're okay if you go onto them at the right lap.
Yeah.
And the problem with the softs, though, is that you need to go so far along in the race that you can lose so much time with mediums or hard tyres. So
Yeah.
it's a very tough one to get right. But I think that starting on softs is always a big risk.
Definitely.
Xavier took that risk the other day, and it backfired on him a little bit.
Yeah. Oh, someone nearly spun into the pit lane.
Whoa.
Nick BT.
Yeah.
Oh, they just give the worst camera angles at Zandvoort.
Yeah,
So we're going to ride on board with Wookiee for the race start, which is not something I normally do. But here we go. As we're about to get going. And that's 5 lights. And we are away in Zandvoort. That was a really long hold, but Flaherty had an amazing start. But Wookiee has a much better second phase. Night Shadow looked like he was going to send it on Jackster, but Jackster stays ahead. Naked Champ had half a look. Oh, he's sending it into Tarzan. Oh, and there's contact, and Naked Champ goes round.
Oh.
Not much that can be done there, unfortunately. That was just too wide in Tarzan. It can work, it cannot work.
You've got a great start here from BFD Rot. He's 4 places up from his P10 start. And you've also got Scottish Ninja up 6 positions.
Oh, wow, what a start from Scottish Ninja.
Yeah. He's going for it on the inside. Slight contact there with Triz into maybe turn 9. I don't know. But, one of them.
The aptly named turn 9.
Yeah.
No questions about that one.
Gav has got a bit of a gap to Jackster now.
Yeah, he's fallen off a little bit. Probably just getting into the rhythm of full fuel.
Flatty's going for it.
But Jackster, I think, might have had a moment because he's suddenly way off the back of Flaherty.
Oh, it's looking like some good battling up front, mate.
Oh, we've got 2 wide here, BFD Ross and Nick BT. Oh, and Ross doesn't back out. They go 2 wide out of Tarzan. Is Nick BT going to stay ahead? BFD Ross doesn't want to back out, but BT just stays ahead. No, he's behind.
It was the German Winky.
Oh, it was Sphinxy.
Yeah.
Oh, and there's contact and he goes round.
Oh. I shouldn't even have mentioned him.
Poor Sphinxy. He's following Winky's footsteps and just spinning the whole time.
That battle up front, they've already gapped Jackster by nearly 2 seconds now.
Yeah. And Gav's falling off the back of Jackster as well.
Yeah.
Here goes Flaherty up into P1. Oh, and Ross has gone round now.
Is he from the West Country?
Flaherty. I was going for Irish, but if that's what it sounded like, we'll stick with it. Whatever happened, happened.
Right, so what's...
Oh, we've got Hasses side by side!
Oh.
Going down the straight. That's not quite a straight and has about 77 syllables in its name.
Slottenmakers...
That one, yeah. Thingamajig. Nick BT has got ahead.
Yeah, Ross has gone for mediums from
oh,
now.
Naked Champ's had another spin and lost a front wing in the process. Oh, it looks like Scottish Ninja's gone round as well, unfortunately.
Yeah, it's a start to forget for Naked Champ here.
Yeah, it is, unfortunately.
And Gav must be hating this as well. He's He's the leader of a small train. He's got Nick Beattie behind, so that doesn't really matter because he isn't a higher tier driver, but he is ahead of everybody and doesn't have anybody to pull him upwards.
Yeah, he needs to close that gap to Jackster pretty quickly. As Connor is pushing Triz along. Oh, he didn't have the best Tarzan corner, but he's sticking in the DRS for the moment.
Flatty's got a bit of a problem as well here because he's not pulling away from Wookie with his soft tyres.
Which you really want to use those softs while they're fresh. He's going to struggle in about 7 or 8 laps.
Oh, even before
if that.
And yeah, Scottish Ninja's retired in the pits. So
that's unfortunate.
Oh, Wookie's just pulled out of the DRS range. He's
he's had a big moment.
He's struggling with that stadium section and lost the 1 second gap.
Unfortunately, once you're DRS, it can be really hard to get back in around here.
Well, what will play in his favour is that he's got the more durable tyres.
Yeah, this is true, but a bit of a saviour for Gav. Nick BT goes past, which sounds bad, but he's a higher tier reserve who will have to pit, and he's going to pull him up towards Jackster, hopefully.
Exactly, yeah. On top of helping him save a bit of fuel as well, because from what I can see, he's only 0.3 up on fuel.
He's gone for a close strategy there.
Yeah, he's gone for a diet strategy.
He's gone for the I'm desperately hoping there's going to be a couple of safety cars strategy.
Definitely.
As Hive Eclipse now has a little bit of a train gathering behind him.
Just so you know, Wookie's dealt with that corner much better this time around. He's back into the DRS range.
Oh, he is. Had a much better lap this time.
Yeah.
Jackster's really starting to fall off on those medium tyres. I don't know if he's struggling to get heat in them or if they're overheating. I'm not sure.
I think the heat is okay, from what I can see.
Or if it's just general struggles with the horrible track that is Zandvoort on this game.
I love it, mate. I really love it.
I enjoyed it up to a point on Monday, and then I tried to do an overcut. And the minute that G-Star went into the pits, and I was like, right, here's my overcut opportunity, I spun. And I was like, nah, I hate this track.
Oh. Is Flaherty going to be able to defend this time round?
Oh, Nick BT's gone round! Which means Gav's saviour of pulling him towards Jackster has not worked. He's now actually 4 seconds behind Jackster.
Yeah, maybe Nick's soft tyres has already gone off now. And,
it would be very early for the softs to go off. I mean, they're not great, but 5 laps is quick.
Wookie going for the lead.
Oh, so he is. I missed that one. Oh, a little bit of contact, but Flaherty backs out and goes, that was my mistake.
So now, Flaherty will be hoping he can stay in contact with Wookie, not lose too much time on him, because he will be suffering for the rest of the race otherwise. He's
absolutely.
Hard tyres as well, so very, very weak undercut for him.
I'll tell you one person I really feel for in this race is Connor. Because he's in the situation I was in on Monday. He's in a DRS train, and it's so hard to get moves done when you're stuck in that DRS train.
Well, thankfully enough for him, he's only two places back here.
Yeah.
So as long as the 2 guys in front start battling, they can probably take each other out, for example. And I think Harvey Clip's still got damage, doesn't he?
Does he have damage? Yeah, he's missing an end plate.
Yeah, he's got an end plate missing, so that could be an easier position for Connor to take here. And then,
mind you, that probably means a little bit of improved straight line speed, missing a bit of wing.
Yeah, but yeah.
He's having a look though. He's coming up. Is he gonna have enough straight line speed? He's not quite gonna get close enough.
As the laps go on, he'll be getting more and more chances because Triz is on soft tyres. And
whoa, he ran really wide there. Holy moly!
Yeah, he's been trying to go for the realistic F1.
Yeah, which I've noticed doesn't really work on this game, unfortunately.
No.
Flaherty is having issues on his soft tyres. He's 2 seconds behind Wookie now.
Yeah, lap 7, and they're already dead. Something we missed as well, I think. I can't remember if you mentioned it, but Triz has got damage as well.
Has he? Oh, he has. Yeah. Oh, and Connor gets a very good exit, but can't get anything done on that DRS straight.
He's doing exactly what he needs, as I think Hydercap's got a warning there. Corner cutting. He's putting him under pressure, trying to make him lose time to Triz and get a better opportunity down into Tarzan Bot.
Yeah.
How do you say yes? Is it yeah?
I'm not actually. Oh, a little bit of contact! That was some late defending there from Triz. Oh, and there's more wheel bashing! And Connor's just there like, yes.
Yeah, fight.
Do it. He's just sitting back and watching and just going, my opportunity is coming. Oh, if he stays on track. Oh, he nearly ran very wide there.
We've got very crowded though. We've got Mohammed, Sphinxy.
Yeah, we've got a 6-car train here.
This is good. It looks like go-kart.
Oh, Sphinxy looks to send it on Mohammed. Oh, what a move by Sphinxy. What a move. Very nice.
I think Connor's going for the switchback here. He didn't get the exit he needed. He's putting the pressure on.
Oh, he's putting the pressure on. He is going to send it into the chicane.
That's a very good move down on the inside. He left the space.
Oh, can't quite complete it though, but he has cost Triz some valuable time. Mind you, Sphinxy's having a look.
You've got Sphinxy on the inside. Whoa! Oh!
That is some wheel bashing.
Yeah, 3. Yeah, okay.
Oh, a little bit of wheel bashing again. He's making moves, but this is a little bit Max Verstappen-esque moves. Oh, Triz and Connor have come to get... No, Mohammed and Connor have come together.
Uh-oh. Okay. Yeah, damage from Mohammed, so he'll be pitting this lap. And damage for Connor as well.
Connor's got no end plates either.
Yeah.
And that is not fun around Zandvoort.
No, it definitely isn't. Not in the section he's in right now. High speed. Low downforce, no thank you.
Oh, another contact!
Yeah. Was there contact?
There was a little bit of wheel bashing.
Okay.
I'll tell you someone who's having a very nice little race up from P20 is Avinash. Oh, and I say that and there's contact. I'm just cursing people left, right and centre today. Holy moly.
The curse is strong with us tonight.
I am so sorry, Avinash. I'm ruining everyone's races.
Didn't Connor do an absolutely huge, how's it called, curse the other day? I can't remember what it was, but...
Sounds like Connor.
Yeah, it'll get back to me, but it doesn't matter. I don't think there are any close fights apart from Ice Buddy with Nick right now, and they're not. It's not even a tier fight, so...
Ice Buddy is also missing an end plate.
Oh. Right.
I think we've got more missing parts than completed cars on the track at the moment.
Who's got a full wing? Come on, who's got a full wing at this stage of the race? You've got Wookie, maybe Jackster,
Nick BT.
But he's pit, so...
yeah, he's already repaired his damage.
Yeah, exactly.
And he sends it round the outside.
Yeah.
Through he goes. When you've got a completed wing, yeah, I mean, it's a bit of an advantage.
Jackster's having a good race. He's only 1.5 seconds behind Flaherty.
He's reining it in slowly.
Yeah, yeah. But Wookie's in a league of his own right now. Strategically, he's good as well.
Yep.
He can go for he can basically react to Flatty and still be ahead of him
Yeah.
with a 3-lap overcut, I'd say. Yeah.
Yeah, so if Flaherty goes lap, let's say, 15, assuming he makes it that far, Wookie can go all the way to 18. Connor's out! He's retired in the pits, unfortunately.
Oh.
So that will not be a safety car.
A long way to go.
Jackster's caught right up to Flaherty and is in his DRS. Yep. That was suddenly a very quick gain.
Yeah, Flaherty's already lost a second to Wookie on this lap, so I wouldn't be surprised to see him in the pits in the next 2 laps, because this is hurting him a lot.
It's really bad. Yeah, he's going to have to pit soon, otherwise he's just going to keep tumbling. Here comes Jackster. Is Flaherty going to stay out? He's staying out.
Yeah. I think he was hoping that Jackster would overtake him on this lap and try and use him to lose less time as he extends his run. Smith
There's the first penalty of the day.
Yeah, that's okay. Lap 13, to be honest. There are a few corners you can cut here. What I hate though is in that right-hander section there, you've got Schijflak, which is flat out, and then you've got a right-hander. You can run really wide on that right-hander. But you still get a warning, even though like you're losing a second or something because your floor is stuck on the curb. But you still get a warning. I hate that. It's like, I'm already being penalised, please.
Thank you again, Codemasters, for your wonderful game. Let's see if Jax is going to be close enough to Flaherty this time. Is Flaherty going to defend? Is Flaherty going to pit? It's much easier this time. One feels Flaherty may not be fighting that particularly hard.
Nah, it wouldn't be in his best interest.
Because that was a very easy pass for Jackster.
Yeah. I mean, if you don't have DRS, unless you've got low wings, it's very hard to defend on this straight.
I tell you what is probably also in the back of Flaherty's mind is there's a Scottish man who is approaching him very quickly as well.
Indeed, he's been. I could be wrong, but I think he's got more or less similar pace to Wookie on these last 2 or 3 laps.
Yeah, he's definitely picked up the pace.
Yeah. So he's gained about 2 seconds on Flaherty recently, so he could catch up very soon.
Yeah, he could.
But Flaherty will soon be pitting anyway.
Maybe he's listening to the stream and he heard me say lap 15 because he does seem to be extending.
Could be, and to be honest, in his position right now, I'd do the same because he's got Jackson in front of him, so he can use the DRS.
Yeah.
And really extend his stint.
And he's actually going to take P2 back.
Oh, okay. I'm surprised by that, but yeah, okay. 8 seconds to Wookie for now, so it's going to have to be a mighty undercut here to get back to Wookie. As Sphinxy goes to P5 because of Hyperclip's pitting.
That's an early pit for mediums. He's going on to the hards. Okay, he's going for the very, very safe option. I respect that.
Okay, yeah. That's the usual strategy, yeah.
As Triz goes past Ice Buddy. Up into P8. There's not a lot of battles on track right now, I have to say.
No, the gaps are absolutely massive. Jackster might be the next overtake we can look at because he's 7 tenths away from Flatty. Flatty's only lost 3 tenths this lap to Wookie, so maybe the delta isn't as bad as we think.
I think the mediums are probably around their second heat cycle right now because Jackster's falling off a bit. Whereas Gav is still gaining.
Yeah.
And gaining quite quickly, I might add.
Yep, he's gained about a second and a half from these guys in the last 2 laps, so it's going really well for him, and he's got even closer to the 1 second gap. Look at that.
1.3, 1.2, 1.1 out of Tarzan. He gained 0.2 in one corner there.
Yep, and he'll start getting the benefit of the toe as well. Even if he doesn't have DRS, he'll have high straight line speed, so it's looking very good for Gav right now for a fight on the podium. We've got Naked Champ going P9, overtaking Ice Buddy into Tarzan corner.
Yeah, he had to pit early, obviously, because of the damage, so we're going to have to see how far he can take those hard tyres already on 12 laps. Oh, 10 seconds for Hive Eclipse.
Oh.
I thought he just pitted.
He did, yeah.
He did not want those. Oh, he's a front wing change.
Oh.
That's unfortunate. Wookie pits. He's going earlier than Flaherty is on the softs. And in comes Flaherty. He was reacting to Wookie. Wookie's gone for the hard tyres, interestingly.
I think it's still the right option here because...
It's the safe option.
17, you'd need to have 20 laps on the softs, and honestly, that there's no universe in which that will happen.
I think I pitted lap 23 off the mediums on Monday.
Sounds about right, yeah.
So you can take them quite far and go for a soft run. It is possible.
Yes, but yeah, from here to the end, he couldn't go to softs.
No, absolutely not.
Yeah. Oh, you're talking about Flatty. Sorry. I understand. Yeah, Flatty can go to the end from here. I think it's the right option here. I think it's... Sorry, I'm with you now.
But I think Wookie could have extended his mediums a little bit further.
I think so, yeah, and he had a 9-second gap, so he could react really like 3, even 4 laps maybe.
Yeah.
Later, and go for the soft tyres. Yeah.
I mean, the undercut isn't overly powerful here anyway. It's maybe worth a second a lap.
Yeah, but then you're going to suffer down the line pretty heavily. Any lap you can save on your tyres is really valuable. Jackster's in the pits as well.
I wonder what he's going to go for. He also goes for the hard tyres. Nobody's going for the risky option here.
Well,
Jackster pits again.
Nobody.
No, Jackster was already pitted. It was Wookie that pitted. Is Flaherty going to jump him? Has the undercut worked? It has. And quite significantly, actually. He's gained 2 seconds there? 1.5 seconds?
Could be, yeah. Nobody's going for the risky strategy apart from Space Ghetto.
Space Ghetto.
Gav up front, still going on his medium tyres.
He's got 18 seconds to Flaherty.
Yeah.
Basically. So he's not in a bad position right now.
I think he can make the soft tyres work.
If he can make it to a lap 22, 23, then he'll be in a good position for a soft strategy.
Yeah, definitely. And
at the end of the stint, I will say the softs are quick.
Yes.
They are very quick, so he can make back a lot of time that he will lose by trying to overcut.
I can vouch for that. I got very close to a really good result the other day in Tier 1, but yeah.
They are fun at the end when you get onto the softs.
Oh, yeah. If you take the mediums long enough, it's very nice. Are there any battles? We've got Nick just behind Flaherty, but that's not a tier battle.
No, we've got Triz behind Swinksy.
Oh. Okay.
Not close. He's had a bad first sector and fallen back out of the DRS.
I suspect Sphinxy might have overtaken Triz because he's on much
yeah, quite possibly,
right now. He could be pulling away.
Airways on Naked Champ, but again, it's not technically a tier battle, although there is a tier 3 involved. The two Saubers are getting fairly close, but
the gap between Night Shadow and Flaherty's gone down to 17 seconds. So it's not drastically closing that gap.
Wookie's gaining about 4/10 a lap.
Yeah.
And Flaherty's probably gaining about 2/10 a lap.
I think we're going to have a mega enter this race.
Yeah, Gav could be in for a very mighty finish here on some soft tyres.
Yeah, I think P3 will be easy.
And more crucially, if Nick Beattie and Flaherty start fighting, that's really going to play into Gav's hands.
Yeah, that's a very good point. It depends on how Flaherty plays this, though. He can maybe see the bigger picture and let Nick go through and use him as I don't know what.
I mean, it's very easy for us to sit here on comms and say you've got to be smart, you've got to let him through. But when you're actually behind the wheel, you're there and you're going, get away from me.
You are, but if it's a higher tier driver, you know he's quicker than you.
Yeah.
So if you're fighting a driver who's quicker than you and you're not going to be fighting for points anyway, you may as well let him go.
Yeah. As here goes Nick Beattie on Flaherty. Oh, Flaherty does fight it through turn 1.
He does. Wow.
10 seconds for P17.
I don't know why Cody still haven't corrected this 10 seconds.
I know. It's mental.
Ridiculous. It's ridiculous. So he's gone for the soft tyres. He's going to be a very good benchmark here.
Yeah, he's sort of going to tell us what sort of pace the softs have at this point.
Yeah, exactly. So 16 laps to go for him. It's going to be a very long stint.
Yeah.
But, yeah, he will be gaining time from here till the end. Should be, anyway. Especially since the guy ahead of him is Naked Champ on 17 lap hold hards.
Yeah, he's going to have a big pace advantage there.
So Flaherty's still staying behind Nick Beattie. The gap between between Flaherty and Night
There
Shadow
goes Nick Beattie for his pit.
Still about 16 seconds, that gap between...
yeah, 15.8 to be exact, 15.9.
Okay, so he's lost a second in 2 laps or something?
Yeah, so his pace really isn't, you know... I mean, the fighting has really helped Gav. That fighting between Flaherty and Nick Beattie has helped massively. And he's still got 20 seconds to Jackster.
Yeah.
So the worst he's going to come out is P4, but may even come out in P3.
Yeah, definitely.
I think fighting all the way back to Wookie is going to be a big ask, but certainly fighting back to Flaherty is going to be very possible.
I think you'd be surprised. At how much he can do. I think we're going to be in for a final 2 or 3 laps. They're going to be very interesting with Wookie and Night Shadow. Even though Wookie's catching right now, the tyre difference in chat is going to be massive. Chat, please, quick message to you guys. Leave a like, subscribe, and also tell us who you think is going to be winning this race, because we've got a massive strategic battle going on here. No safety car, plenty of room for strategies around Zandvoort.
Oh, I hope you haven't jinxed it now.
No, I'm hoping I've sphinxed it.
Sphinxy. Who's having a great little race up in P5, by the way?
Yeah, P6. P5, yeah, sorry, yeah, that's a great race for him right now.
I also think it's his debut, isn't it?
It is, yeah, oh, definitely, yeah, because I've still not seen him on the results, so, yeah.
So that's a great little debut for him up in P5.
Yeah, he'll be very happy with that, unless he's much better than this. But I think he'll be very happy with P5 debut.
So how long is... Oh, we've got a spinner! It is... I think it was Mohammed.
Could be, yeah, because he was ahead a bit earlier on, I think, so... Question, though, is Gav pitting? He's pitting.
Gav has finally pitted. now the battle's on. He's going to be going for soft tyres. If he doesn't, he's a lunatic. Yep, they're soft. Let's see if he comes out ahead of Jackster, who's just coming onto the pit straight now.
The fucking sun, everybody.
It's going to be very close. Gav stays ahead.
That's a very important move here. I think that's what he was looking at.
He had a huge stint once he got into clean air.
Yeah, that's a really good stint, mate. That's only 5 seconds behind Flatty. He's going to catch him very easily. And then 11 seconds to Wookie. It's a challenge, but I think Gav's got it in him.
He could do it. He is a very, very quick driver when he puts his mind to it.
Yeah. It looks like he's been getting some good performances since he came back to the league as well, and he's only been improving, so...
I think a lot of people forget that at one point in his life, Gav was a tier 1.
Was he?
He was a tier 1 at one point.
Okay. I thought he was just a tier 1 commentator.
No, he fought with the tier 1 boys at one point.
Right. Okay.
I think he was on wheel at that point, and then he switched back to controller because he moved house. Rapidly dropped tiers and has never gotten back to his Fanatec level pace.
I'm hoping Gav will get fastest lap as well, because I hate in tier 3 having to give the fastest lap to higher tier drivers.
Yeah, I know.
I don't like that at all. So please, Gav, get the fastest lap.
Well, without giving too much away, he's gaining a lot of time, and he's not got the highest DRS levels I've ever seen, so I think he might be pushing for a fastest lap here.
Could be, yeah. But I can see something on his dashboard. He's got something flashing, which means that he's not got much fuel left.
On mine it looks green, his fuel.
Green, then red, then green, then red. So...
He's teetering on the edge.
Yeah, he's plus 0.4 right now.
Okay.
Plus 0.04.
Ooh, he's cutting it close.
Yeah, scarily close. So we were saying that he's going to have the pace till the end of the race, but maybe he's going to have to pace himself behind Flatty to try and save a bit of fuel.
Yeah, indeed. I can't remember who it was, but I'm sure it was someone on Monday ran out of fuel.
I think Xavier ran out of fuel at the very, very end of X. But I'm not aware of anything on Monday.
No, I'm sure because someone retired from the race right near the end, because I was near the back, as you know, these things happen. And he retired in the pits like 5 laps from the end. And I was like, oh, surely you can fight to the end. And he put in the Discord after I ran out of fuel.
Flatty's lost a lot of time there in the middle sector because Gav's closed down to 2.5 seconds.
Yeah.
There are 2 cars ahead as well, 2 Ferraris, 2 South Africans.
Who are fighting each other very hard.
Yep, hopefully they're not fighting Flatty either, being a lap down.
Well, that's the issue, isn't it?
It's a disappointing one though for Avinash. He's been getting race wins, podiums, and now he's at the very bottom of the field, so it's going to be a day to forget for him.
It really is, unfortunately.
So Gav's closing the gap to Flatty, but I don't think he's closing it to Wookie that much.
Oh, Jackster lost it! Out of turn 1. He was having such a good race.
Did you get any damage?
No, I can't see any missing end plates.
Yeah, because that could have been a... how's it called? A virtual safety car, for example.
Yeah.
And if Wookie went for it, what a race finish that would be.
Yeah. That would be the perfect time for Wookie to get on a set of softs.
Yeah.
Gav is just teetering on the edge of being in he's in Flaherty's DRS.
Well, he's got the back marker anyway to help him.
True.
Get it as well, so He will be going very fast on this straight, and I don't think he'll be going for a move right now. He could be
There's the fastest lap for Gav.
Yeah, well done, Gav.
He goes for the switchback.
That's a great move.
What a move from Gav.
Great move.
Beautiful.
Yeah. Up next, Wookie, 12 seconds down the road.
So he has actually closed that gap significantly.
He has, yep. He has. We're going to see if he can keep that rhythm up, because 12 seconds in 9 laps, so he's got to take about nearly a second and a half a lap.
Yeah.
1.3, 1.4 seconds a lap. It's going to be a challenge around this track.
It really is. I mean, the delta is huge, but is it that huge? He's only taken about 3/10 this lap.
He did show his time management earlier on was really good.
Yeah.
Because he wasn't losing that much time towards the end of his 23 lap stint. So he could still surprise us.
He gained a lot in the final sector, to be fair. Gav seems to be quickest in the end of the middle into the final sector.
He's also saved 0.1 laps of fuel.
I think that's what's going to hurt him, is he needs to be keeping an eye on his fuel as well.
Yeah. Ivan Ash in the pits.
Yeah, he was a lapped car, unfortunately, yeah.
On the other hand, Wookie's nearly 3 laps over fuel, so he's got no problems going to the end of the race.
Yeah, he can just push the whole way.
Yeah. So, who do we have behind? We've got Nick fighting Spinksy. Naked Champ is coming up to the back of Jackster on 25 lap hold hard.
He is really taking those long way.
Jackster's
big
gone
twitch.
The grass of Skyflak.
Yeah, unfortunately, this is one of those DRS trains we were talking about. Naked Champ can probably get the move done on Jackster, but Triz could struggle, depending how quickly Naked Champ pulls away. Oh, he looks into the chicane!
I think it's hard but fair.
Little bit of wheel bashing there.
Triz is going to be struggling. He needs to complete 26
Well,
laps.
Jackster has the DRS now, so Jackster might just take this straight back. That is the issue with a move in the chicane. You're better just being patient. Oh, and he's going to lose 2 places. Oh, no, he's not. He's very brave on the brakes. Oh, and some wheel bashing again.
Yeah,
B17 goes through.
There.
Gav is definitely taking time out of Wookie here now. Actually, he's down to 9.3.
Yeah, I don't know if there was a mistake from Wookie, but that's definitely a big chunk of the gap there. 6 laps left, 9 seconds. It's still about 1.5 seconds to take out each lap, so he's about on par. It's going to be a very, very, very close finish if he still manages to stay on par.
B17's putting Naked Champ under some serious pressure here. Has some very low wings, doesn't quite send it into the chicane, but he had half a look. While I have utmost respect for the Naked Champ for how far he's taken those hard tyres, the traction difference is just huge now.
Yeah. I reckon it's about 27 laps. Yeah, after 26 laps, I think the hards really start.
Oh, and he lost it! Oh, and B17's gone around as well!
Oh.
I think I caught the end of that one. It looked like he unfortunately went on his own there.
He doesn't have any damage, so thankfully enough, he won't have to pit again. So yeah, after about 26 laps, 25 laps, you start losing much more time on the hard tyres, like over half a second a lap. So on each corner exit, that's where Jackster can really put the pressure on Naked Champ, as you said. So yeah, it's going to be a very challenging end to the race for him. That is 8.4 seconds behind now.
It is coming down, but he really wants to get his foot down if he wants a chance at the win here.
Yeah. Also, Wookiee's coming up to a group of back markers, so maybe that would...
That might hurt him a bit.
Yeah, yeah. So, of course, they're ghosted, but it's a mental thing. You see cars ahead of you, that kind of changes your...
Also, if you have to drive through them, then it ruins your view of the apex, and it can really hurt you.
It's the worst.
Yeah, there you go, down to 7.7.
Yeah, Wookiee's hards will still be feeling good at this point, 15 years old, on lower fuel as well, so...
He might start to struggle in the last sort of 2 laps, maybe. Let's jump back to Naked Champ, who has lost out to Jackster at some point, but is hanging on to the DRS to just hang in there.
Yeah, this looks like it's going to be a battle that will go until the end of the race.
Yeah.
As Naked Champ tries to go for an alternate line here to try and put pressure on Jackster.
Best thing Jackster can do is just keep looking forward. Here comes Naked Champ. Pulled alongside. Gets the move done. Yeah, that gap just isn't quite coming down quick enough for Gav now. As Zwinksy is putting Nick BT under some pressure now.
Yeah, I was watching him. It's going to be a great finish for him. He should be finishing P4. Fastest lap for Bit.
Oh.
What's happened to you, Bit? Where did you get that from?
Fresh set of soft tyres, clearly.
Yeah.
Bit of hot lap, bit of overtake. Does wonders.
Thinks he's going for it. He's very low on ERS, but he's going for it.
Oh, Nick BT defends super hard. I don't think
quite that much.
Gav is going to get anywhere near Wookiee, unfortunately. He's very comfortable for P2, but that gap has not come down enough now.
Yeah, 7 seconds, and as you said, it's not come down since Wookiee got rid of the back markers, so he'll be looking for a P2. I think he'll be happy with that.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, as happy as Gav ever is.
Yeah, the gap's begun to stabilise. He actually lost a bit of time in that stadium section, so we shouldn't be expecting any more gaps closing from Gav here.
Let's see if Zinxie's close enough to make the move here. Good move from Sphinxy around the outside.
Please remember to pit high tier drivers.
Yes, this is the lap you all have to pit. As Jackster and Naked Champ are still going at it. Naked Champ is doing spectacularly well on 31 lap old hards.
Yeah, this is a mammoth drive, 31 laps. The tyres can go to the end, there's no problem with that, but it's one thing getting them to the end and getting them to the end fast, which is what he's doing.
Also, shout out to Triz on 24 lap old mediums.
Yeah, he'll have completed 26 at the end of the race.
That is also a mammoth stint.
Yeah, mammoth stint, but not optimal, unfortunately.
No.
Oh, Nick BT is slow. Oh yeah, okay, yeah, of course.
He still has a lap and a half to go yet.
Actually,
I assume he's going into the
fuel.
pits. No, he's got plenty of fuel.
I don't know. I've got.
It says
something
plus
telling me
one
he's
on mine. He retired.
Yeah, -1, mate.
Oh,
He had his tank was red, which means you don't have any fuel left.
it looks green to me, but you know.
Oh, Jackster! No, Naked Champ's gone through on Jackster. That's great.
What a
Great move there on the
switchback.
inside. Yeah. So it's all going to be there to be fought for at the final straight. Jackster can still get him. We've seen that.
I think Gav had an issue because that gap to Flaherty's gone right down.
Yeah, he lost plenty of time. Oh, no, he's under fuel, that's why.
Oh
So
no,
he's
he's run out of fuel! Is he going to hold it to the line?
Oh, we've got two massive finishes here.
This is going to be so close! No, Flaherty's going to get him!
What a finish.
Oh my gosh, is Swingsy going to get him?
first.
No! Oh, Gav keeps P3. Holy moly, Jackster had a huge issue somewhere because he's suddenly 4.5 seconds off a Naked Champ.
Yeah, Naked Champ is getting that. I'm trying to look. Jackster's underfueled as well. So he's going to lose out to B17.
Oh no!
Probably. Yeah. He doesn't have any power left. So B17's through. Is anybody else underfueled? 5 Eclipse is underfueled.
Oh no!
Mohammed Mamdo.
But B17 had an unserved 10 seconds, so he actually loses back out to Jackster.
Reverse Uno.
Yeah, exactly.
Guys, you've got to remember to put fuel in your tanks. Come on.
I know. Here's Mohammed. He's trucking along very slowly to the line now. If I know Amar, he's just going to hang back. He's not going to take a place away from someone.
Nah. But he's got a bit behind him, though, so...
Oh, Amar doesn't care when he's reserving. There you go.
They're with the final 2 up on the line, so...
So there you go. It was very nice to have 9 tier 3s in the top 10 when we have higher tier reserves. So it does show that the new system works.
No, it just helps have most of tier 3 being tier 3. That
does also help, yeah. I'll give you that one.
Credit to Connor for the recruitment.
Yeah, he's been doing an amazing job recruiting.
That helps having a tier which is actually working.
Yeah, absolutely. All right, that's enough podium celebrating Wookie. So there you go. Your provisional finishing, obviously subject to stewarding, is Wookie in first, Flaherty nicking it from Gav at the final minute due to lack of fuel, and Gav in third. Then you've got Sphinxy, Naked Champ, Jackster, B17, Triz, Airways, and Hive Eclipse rounding out the top 10. But Mohammed Mamdo will get 10th because higher tiers do not score points anymore. So then it's Armar, BitW, Nick, Ice Buddy, BFD, Smith, Avanash, Connor, and Scottish Ninja. So who's your choice for driver of the day, Ant?
It's a very tough one for me, mate. I've got 4 people in mind. I've got Wookie, Night Shadows, Sphinxy, and Naked Champ for several different reasons. Naked Champ went 32 laps, I think, on a hard set of tyres. Sphinxy, it's his first race and got P4. That's a really good race. Night Shadow had a great strategy, just missed out with the fuel at the end. Wookie, very well controlled race, great pace from the start to the finish. So I don't know, it's up to you, mate, because I can't really choose between these 4 guys. They've all had a great race.
Purely on the basis that it's his debut and he just drove a beautiful race, I'd have to give it to Swinksy.
I think so as well. I think
it's a good massive result for his first race, so fair play to him. So thank you all for joining us in the YouTube. We'll be back in about...
One last thing. Very good race from everybody because we didn't get a single safety car.
Yes, so that was very nice to see.
That was great, everybody. Thank you for that.
We will be back in just under half an hour where the Extreme Boys on no assist tier will have their turn around Zandvoort. And thank you for joining me, Ant. It's been very nice to have you on comms again.
Thanks for having me. It's been a good race here for tier 3, so really happy with tonight, so thanks for having me.
Definitely, it's been great. We'll see you all very shortly. Good night.
Night.